able to have a meeting. We got a quorum, and hopefully getting over the COVID now, more members will show up on site. Basically, we haven't had a meeting since September. Um, So that's why we have to go ahead and the minutes from September and approve those and get that done. And then we'll move forward. And for those of you who don't know, Phyllis Katz was the president uh, of this board, and she passed away. And so she's been a member for a number of years.
Here.
Carlton Brooks, John Wood, John Ruther, Dennis Silver, Leslie Lester, Selena. Here. Have a motion to approve the minutes of the.
Do we have our alternate filling in?
Yeah, which. Introduce Alyssa Freeman, an alternate.
Welcome.
Sheila. Welcome to both of you. Yours is Sheila. Okay. Motion to approve the minutes of April 26th, 2021.
Madam Chair, I'll make a motion.
Okay, can I have a second? Anyone want a
Anyone
second?
online?
All right, I'll
Okay. Chair said, all in favor?
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, we're going to read the whole thing, or we go on to the next?
Well, the first thing we got to do is read to the public that they can listen in. If you want, I'll do it.
Okay.
In person, public may participate in person at the Village Hall at 1050 Royal Palm Beach Boulevard, Royal Palm Beach. Physical attendance will be governed by current public health directives. It shall be limited to ensure adequate social distancing, to provide a minimum of 6 feet of open space between all persons physically present. Via the computer, tablet, or smartphone, public can participate remotely by joining GoToWebinar from your computer, tablet, or smartphone via www.royalpalmbeach.com/webmeetings. You can also listen in via the telephone remotely by dialing number 1-562-247-8321. Webinar ID is 176-167-067, and then you would key in the access code of 335-430-229. Okay.
So we'll just start with the reorganization. Appointment of chairperson. Do you have any?
Nominees for chair?
Chair?
Yes, Madam Chair, I'll nominate you.
Is there a second?
She wasn't elected.
No.
She can't have, doesn't fall into the second rule. I'll second.
Thank you.
You're
Appointment
off
of
to a great start. Why break the momentum?
appointment of vice chair. Have any nominees?
Well, we have to vote.
You gotta vote.
We have to.
Oh, I thought it was automatically in.
No.
Okay.
Any other?
Even though there's no opponent.
Okay.
Any other nominees? Okay, the floor is closed. Now we vote.
Appointment of vice chair.
No?
No, we
All, all in favor of
Oh, we still
Sandy
didn't do
being?
that.
Aye.
Any nays? No, unanimous.
Now can we go to the vice chair?
Vice chair, same routine.
Any nominees for vice chair? John, have you been vice chair yet? There you go, I'll play the same game. Nominate John Ruba. Do I have a Appointment to permanent board member, Jordan Schiller. All in favor?
Welcome, Jordan.
Make a motion
Yeah.
to approve.
I'll second. Okay, welcome, Jordan. You're now
Thank you.
one of us.
By unanimous consent.
Okay, reappointment of board members, myself and Leslie Salas Messer.
I think I already made one. Do we need to do that here?
I think that's council.
Yeah, because we did that already.
Oh, okay. Welcome, Melissa. Selena, welcome.
Thank you.
She is the council liaison. Any comments from, I can't see if there's anybody out there other than Evan. Any comments? Okay, reports from members of the board?
I'd like to say that I was tickled to death to see that the pavilion went up at Home Place Park. I was glad to see that happen. Children will use it when it's raining, and they'll gather underneath it when it's dark in the mornings when they're waiting for school. So I thought that was an improvement.
I'll just comment something. I'm late to the game of golf in my way. Long youth sports out here. Participate in sports out here in the community. Kids played softball. And there was a men's softball league. I was 16. Golf has just exploded around the world, especially here in South Florida. Most of the golf clubs in this area, golf courses have become out of reach with young kids, teenagers, young adults. Not to name names, but there are clubs out here that before COVID was maybe $5,000 to $8,000 initiation, plus $4,500 a month fees. I've gone to $50,000, $60,000, $75,000 initiation, $12,000, $15,000, $18,000, $2,000 a month in fees. 24-year-old college graduate, it's not paying me. 16-year-old kid that wants to pick up the game, 9-year-old. We have a phenomenal facility. I'll pitch this out there once. I think we should invest in it as much as we can to get as many people out there as possible because they just don't have access. Even Okie Healy, a public park.
Doesn't the high school have a golf team or?
Yes, all the high schools around here have golf teams. Royal Palm Beach, Wellington, Palm Beach Central, Seminole Ridge. They're fighting to get on spots. You know, they get practice time at Village, Okie Healy, Wycliffe. But these memberships have become more tight, more wealthy. They don't want the kids out there as much. They want the private school kids out there. I think we have a tremendous opportunity with what we've already started to build at the Parks and Recreation Department. I think we can just enhance it a little more. Whatever programs, you have to break the bank. But I mean, to play Okie Healy, I recently paid over $100. I played a public course right up the road, paid $105 for one round of golf in the afternoon. Anyway.
I find it very boring.
Well, a lot of people do. I'm fortunate, but I'm also older. But, if I was 23 years old, I probably wouldn't be able to play golf. Okay. My 2 cents. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to our new member.
Yes. I would just like to report that I became a great grandma for the first time.
Congratulations.
Yes, I had a little girl, May 7th. So can't wait to go up north to see and get a hold of her. It's very exciting. I wish you all to be in the same spot at one time or another. So that's my good stuff.
Thank you.
Okay.
Any
thank
other
you.
comments?
I'll say something. So I was going through the minutes from the last meeting, and I think my house backs up to Commons Park. So I think everything that's been going on at Commons is fabulous. Love it. Love the new. I was wondering what was going on with all the holes they were digging, and I found out it was the lighting. So that's really exciting because sometimes we are out there, and we're in the part where it's dark. So I was really excited to see that. My kids love playing at Veterans, so seeing that there's going to be a new playscape there is really exciting too. I think we go there pretty much every day after school. So yeah, I was excited to see all those things going on.
See what we're accomplishing already?
Jordan, anything? No? Okay. Councilwoman?
Actually, I would
also like to say that I do miss Phyllis very much. So she was a longtime member of the organization and very involved in the community for the whole 30 years I think she was here. She was somebody who got involved right away. So again, our condolences out to her family. I'd like to say welcome to Alyssa and to Jordan. I think might be your second meeting. So welcome again with that. And then just real quick is Leslie's actually in labor. So that's why she's not here.
Wow.
Ah,
So yeah, so she's delivery number 3, but that's where. So we wish her well and everything healthy with that. Thanks.
Parks and Recreation, Lou, it's all yours.
Well, basically, it's just, I'm going to give you an update on everything that's been happening. I mean, since COVID hit, I mean, the past couple of years have just been crazy. We'll let you know that, a lot of our projects, we don't know when they're going to get done. I mean, getting product, getting contractors is a struggle. So, but I'll start off with the food distribution that we're doing the first and third Wednesday of every month. We have fed, I forget how many million families that we've actually been helping them out with, some fruits, vegetables. We try to give them as much protein as we can get. But it's through feeding South Florida, so it all depends on what they have. We're one of the few municipalities in Palm Beach County that are actually doing it as often as we do it. We started off doing it weekly, and then we cut it back, once COVID started breaking. And the people that are coming in to get this food has not let up. I mean, we're going through 600 or plus cars every time we open up for the distribution. So that, again, we're going to continue this until, there's no food available for the program. So, again, the volunteers that we have is growing. I mean, from the beginning of the food distribution, which was mostly park staff, and now we have minimum amount of staff out there because of the volunteers. And they're actually, asking, how do we volunteer? And we just tell them to show up. And there's 30, 35 volunteers out there every time we have the distribution. So we're thankful for all of them. And I wish there was a way that we can get to them all and thank them. But it's a great program.
Lou, who donates the food?
It comes through Feeding South Florida. There's a national organization, Feeding America, but this is just this section of Florida, and the food comes from various farms and different distribution centers. We had gotten some food from Atlanta, Georgia, at one time. It was actually a crate full of an assortment, everything from protein and vegetables, and you had milk. It's just, can't say enough about it.
Now we need baby formula.
Yeah. And the concerts in the park, we won't be having those until the fall. And basically, the issue there is, once the time changed, to open up and be able to actually watch a movie outside, you'd have to wait until 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. So we just thought that's not a good idea. I don't think anybody wants their kids out that late. But the concerts are continuing every first and third Fridays. They are very well attended. We'll get anywhere from 200 up. We have food trucks. Usually we'll have 4 to 6 food trucks. And there's also a truck for a trailer for alcoholic beverages for some of the adults that want to just relax and chill. They love it. They're really enjoying it. I mean, we get calls from people down in Boynton Beach I mean, we got a call that somebody was upset because they didn't know the concert was canceled. Well, but it's that popular. And people now are relying on that to come out on a Friday night. And the way this all started was during the COVID, we wanted to get people out of their houses. And that was the way to do it. And initially, we would make sure that everybody was 6 feet apart. But now we don't have that problem. And the nice thing is, the way Commons is, there's no problem for space. So
We're
it's-
having a July 4th, we're gonna do a,
July 4th, actually, we're gonna do something a little different. July 4th falls on a Monday, and we have our normal concert on Friday. And we said, geez, we got Saturday and Sunday. What are we gonna do? So hopefully keep people in town for the weekend. So we're gonna have a concert on Saturday. We're gonna have a concert on Sunday, and we're gonna have inflatables, food trucks, beverages. So we're going to try to keep the people here and let them enjoy the entire weekend for the 4th. The 4th of July will be back to our July 4th spectacular. I mean, we've always been known for our fireworks display. And, last year was the first one we had since COVID, and I wanted to move out of town. Because, we said modified, but it was, you give something,
Lesson learned.
you give something, and you try to take it away, it's tough. So anyway, this will be back to our normal fireworks display. Okay?
Lou?
And that'll last about 28 minutes.
Lou, just for clarification, did you say that we're doing concerts Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then Monday we'll have our normal 4th of July
Correct.
spectacular?
Correct.
Okay, so it is a 4-day event.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Is there a golf tournament this year?
There's a golf
There
tournament
is a
on
golf
the 4th.
tournament this
What
year
day is that, on Monday?
on Monday,
4th of
July
July.
4th.
Which course?
Madison Green. Oh yeah, you can tell. Is it an 8 o'clock tee off? Or are you doing?
7 is when we start. I mean, registration 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock is tea.
Yeah.
The next, any questions on that, those items? Capital projects. The biggest capital project we will have is the recreation center expansion and renovation. We are actually, we have the proposals from, if I remember, there's about 10 different architects that have submitted proposals for the design of the rec center. And we will be going through those and reviewing them and narrow it down until we can pick one. We are hoping by springtime we can actually have the architect on board, get the design done, and hopefully in the spring move forward, which is about the time that the village hall will be completed. So it will go from village hall right into the rec center. And for clarification on the rec center, there'll be a lot of renovations. The building was opened back in 1993, and nothing has been done to it. So, I mean, we don't even have impact glass. We have to put, we got the accordions that we have to close up. But, there's a lot of things that we're going to take into consideration. One of the things is safety. You hear these mass shootings in schools and everything, and, we're no different than schools. And that will be one concern. We've already added security cameras all around the building. We'll be adding some more inside the building so we can see what's going on. We're going to add a wing, a separate wing, which will have 2 large classrooms that can be broken up into 4 They'll have an accordion divider, so you'll have 4 classrooms, men's and women's bathrooms, a unisex bathroom, another kitchen will go into that. You know, the exercise room we're looking to expand because that's been an issue. Showers we're looking to expand, and hopefully a second gymnasium, which will go off the back of the building where the existing gymnasium is. That extra wing, that new wing, is basically going to be set up for our senior population, their classrooms, their, you know, so we can separate them from the teens and the toddlers. And what we would like to see is when you come into the building, there'll be a reception area that you have to go by to get anywhere in the building. Right now, technically, somebody can just walk through the hallways and we wouldn't even know it, you know, unless we actually look to see them going by. So that'll be controlled. People coming in and will know where they're going, again, for security and safety purposes.
Lou, I have a question.
Yes.
Is this construction going to affect the preschool that's there at all?
No. Okay. No. Like I said, that, you know, down on that end, the least amount of renovation has to be. Any other questions on the recreation center? Parking lot will be redone. You know, we're going to have to add some parking, obviously, but it's going to be a nice addition and a nice renovation project. Oh, I thought you had a question.
I'm just excited about updating the bathrooms.
Me too.
That's all I cared
know.
about. Thanks for
know.
adding all the extra stuff.
Lou, when do you expect to commence?
Spring of next year.
Are you going to repave the parking lot also? Or?
Everything's going to be, everything's going to be redone.
Is there renderings online?
Not yet, because we have kind of a preliminary drawing that, you know, myself and the architect went through, but you know, when you come down to the rendering, we got to get the architects online, okay, then we'll really tweak it. Now we have in June 9th, is the Citizens Summit, and that's important. I encourage everybody on this board should be there, and members of the public. You know, hopefully that'll give a chance to get input, not only on the rec center, on any projects that are going on. So I encourage you to, you know, invite people, let them know.
There's always one big problem.
What?
Transportation.
Well,
That's the biggest.
And where is the location for the
cultural center.
Cultural center.
and what time?
I think it's 6:30.
6 to 9, I think.
Okay.
PM, I think.
And we have that, you know, every year we go through a process called the strategic plan. We actually plan out a minimum of 5 years, and then anything we want in the future, you know. John brought up the issue of, you know, golf. Well, yeah, that's been brought up. We've got ideas, and we're talking about it's just not a priority. You know, we're prioritizing what needs to be done this year, the next 5 years, and then every year when we have the strategic plan, we have all the department heads, all the members of council, everybody gets their input separately, okay, and then we come up with a plan.
Does Royal Palm have enough land to do everything that we would like to do?
Enough land? I don't know how much land we got left, but you know, we've got a lot of things on the board. You know,
Still got that 1 acre by the high school.
1 acre by the high school. No.
You're talking across the street on Wildcat Way on the north side? We don't because that's a senior living facility now. Yeah, that's your next home.
No, my daughter's putting me over by
On the other
on
side,
Southern, where she lives in the townhouse.
there you go.
She's got it mapped out.
Okay, other than rec center, then also in Preservation Park, we got the 4 pickleball courts. Pickleball has become very popular. They've been using our gymnasium. What we did was, hopefully you're familiar with it, we had the skate park, and then across the service road, further closest to Crestwood, we had a RC track, the electronic racing cars. Well, that's pretty much died out. And with pickleball coming online, we have a playscape that's right now right next to the skate park, and those two groups don't mesh. You know, the skaters, and you got toddlers and the moms and the dads. So we decided to take the skate park, relocate it over on the RC track, fence it in, and use the skate park for the pickleball courts. And they will be resurfaced. Supposed to be done, initially they were going to be done in May. Now it's gone out, well, actually April. Then it was going to be May. Now it's July. So those are the things that we're running into. So hopefully we can get them open in July.
Will there be lights?
Lights are already there.
Okay, good.
Lights are already there. We're trying to make better use of the facilities we have.
Okay.
Because things change.
Yeah.
And if you recall, both of those locations used to be inline hockey when we had 600 kids in the program. You know, that since has died out over the past 15 years, and they've gone to ice hockey or other programs. So what we have going on, Camellia Park, you got the tennis facility, the basketball courts are all being resurfaced at the same time as we're doing the skate park and the pickleball. They'll all be resurfaced and relined, and they'll be just like new. The Cats soccer fields, we replaced the bleacher covers, which took us forever to get. That's been completed, and next week, June 1st, the contractor will be coming in to re-sod 2 of the 4 soccer fields. Soccer is our #1 sport right now, and they're just tearing up these fields, and we just can't keep up with them. You know, we've talked, and I know John will bring it up, but we've talked about artificial turf, and we know what it's going to cost. And in all honesty, it's something that's going to happen. It's inevitable. But right now, when you do the cost analysis, I can't say let's do it. I think there's other ways. So anyway, in the future, it won't be a surprise.
Mr. Director, just as a side note, all these years, 30 years I've been on here, I think. Cats Fields. Any relation to Phyllis?
No. Commons Park. Always something going on at Commons Park. The lights are going in. They should be probably done in 30 to 60 days. They'll be completed. We've got an automatic bike rental program. We just received the bikes. We're going to start off with 14 bikes. There'll be 7 bikes at each bridge. The 2 bridges coming off the parking lots going into the Great Lawn. And it's only a matter of getting your phone and getting the app, and it's all online. It's all automatic.
Are there any tricycles?
No, sorry.
See?
We got training wheels. So anyway, we were hoping to have that up and running for Memorial Weekend, but it's going to probably be another week or so. You've probably already noticed that we have the kayak rental system, which works the same way, and they're being used on a regular basis. Kayaks and paddle boards are out there. The disc golf, we have a disc golf course on the south side. We've added another 18-hole course on the north side. We've got some signage that has to go in yet, but I think it's going to be easier for the beginners on the north side. There isn't as much water. People are always complaining that they're losing their discs, but we actually had a tournament out there last Sunday. And yeah, it was Palm Beach County Disc Golf Association. Kudos to them, because they actually came out and had a gentleman design it for us. That saved us $10,000. They designed it. They also volunteered and came out and helped us dig the holes and pour the concrete for the baskets. So it's great. And they were the ones, they held a initial tournament out there Sunday afternoon, and they really enjoy it. We just got to plant a few more trees, and we've got a bunch of trees that we need to relocate, so we'll take care of that. Pathway lighting, I touched on. Security cameras. We have cameras on the main building. We have cameras on the building for the golf driving range. Now we're adding cameras all around the Great Lawn parking areas, adding more on the golf area because it's not manned, which, John, that's also been on the horizon to a clubhouse, where that, when I say clubhouse, I should say a pro shop, fencing in the area. So in order for you to get to the driving range, you have to go through a gate. Because right now it's people are walking away with golf balls by the bucket, and we just can't keep up with it. But there's no way of tracking them. Hopefully these additional cameras will help deter that.
Lou?
Basic chain link fence, signage, please leave no balls on range.
Let them know they're
With
on
the camera
camera.
next to
Let
it.
them know
Well,
they're on camera as well.
that's it. And, again, the cameras are going to be on the range, so we'll be able to see that at any time. And the signage, letting them know that, it's electronically being monitored. That should deter a lot.
I think it has to be fenced, even for security reasons. 'Cause
Well, that's
I've
it.
been
If
out
you
there a
don't
couple
fence
times, and there's people walk right down the middle. It's like, where are you going? They're going to pick up balls. They don't want to go buy another bucket.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
it just takes time, and like I said, there's a lot going on in Commons Park.
Great part. Great part.
We had two, and it's not on this list, but we had two, I forgot the size, two large pavilions that are going in, one on either side of the amphitheater. It's the size of the upstairs of the sporting center.
So they're like
So
picnic
it will house about 150 people. We have a lot of people that they want to have a corporate picnic, they want to have a family reunion. They're going to be able to do it there, and we're going to have two of them, one on either side. So, and for our major events, one can be a huge concession area, and the other one can be just for partying. So, it's going well. We're changing out our water fountains, and it'll be an ongoing process. to water fillers, bottle fillers, hand sanitizers. Again, COVID, again, it's taught us a lot. And instead of drinking out of the water fountain outside, you know, between the kids and the adults and, you know, everybody drinking out of one spout, you'll be able to fill a bottle. It'll be safer. And again, the hand sanitizers for keeping your hands clean.
I do understand the safety factor of that, but is there still an option where if I don't bring a water bottle with me, or is that the trend that everyone's moving away
No,
from
we're
that?
not replacing every one of them. So you'll be able
Okay.
to get, yes,
Somewhere, so if you are there and need water, okay,
Correct.
thanks.
correct. And this will be an ongoing process in all of our parks, okay? Playscape replacement, Veterans Park, that playscape has been there since we built the park in 2003. We're gonna replace that. I mean, that is very well used. The surface will be replaced, and I'm also gonna fence it in. We see a lot of kids wandering from the playscape, and there's so many different openings, and you know the parking is right there, and I've seen it myself where kids are running out into that parking area near the cars. So we're gonna fence that in, so it'll be safer. Home Place Park,
Yes.
gazebo, we've
Saw
been
it
waiting
used
2
this morning.
years.
Saw it used this morning, it made me smile.
We've been waiting 2 years, and we finally got the material and the contractor to get out there and get it done.
It went up quick too, once it got started.
Once they got
Yeah.
going, and that's just an issue that we're having with everything. Last but not least, the Crestwood North Park. That park is to the west of H.L. Johnson, where the new development, the new Leonard development is going up. And that park has been designed. We've had a lot of calls on it. But I think everybody's going to be happy when they see the plan. It has been an issue, and I think we've addressed it. You know, a lot of people feel basketball courts, you know, create an issue. So basically, the basketball courts are the furthest point away from the homes. But they'll have 2 basketball courts, 2 tennis courts, 2 pickleball courts, a volleyball court, a playground, and
Are you doing the fishing pier?
I think 4 picnic pavilions, and fishing docks, and then a big open play area of just grass. Kick a ball around, you know, we're not inviting teams to go out. And
Where's that going to be?
it's, what's the name of that development?
It's
Belisara.
Belisara, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's on the west side of HL.
It's right on Crestwood Boulevard, and on one side is Crestwood Boulevard, and on the east side is the M1 Canal.
No, I know where the neighborhood is. I didn't know there was that much room for a park. That
Oh,
big of a
yeah.
Park. How many acres?
25.
Is it really?
It's about the size of Willows.
Wow, that's impressive.
What kind of grass? Is it is it
Well,
gonna
it'd be
like common?
St. Augustine but on the open area, I'm not sure yet, really.
Artificial turf.
Bermuda is nice, you know. Issues have also come up about, you know, you put the Bermuda in, now we're going to get soccer teams out there, and that's not what we want. There will be, you know, lights, pathway lights, similar to what we're doing at Commons all along the pathway on the interior. You know, bike racks, water fountains, the whole bit. But we're not sure there.
It will be accessible from Crestwood Boulevard
Mhm.
and from the neighborhood. So Crestwood's going to have Crestwood Boulevard alone will have 3 parks.
Yes. Yeah. One's kind of a passive.
Yeah, it's nice. It gets a lot of use too.
How many, what's our total, once this one is up, how many, we have total 22 parks? 23 parks? In 12 square miles? I love that. Yeah.
I think it's 24.
24, once this one's up.
Yeah, I think it's 24. Don't quote me on that.
Total acreage? I know you
No,
know total.
acreage, we're close to 15 acres per thousand. And, recommendation is 6 acres per thousand. NRPA would like to see 10 acres per thousand, and we surpass that. So, and we don't even have to add in schools, but we can.
So do we still have interlocal agreements like with
Yeah, we have
Crestwood,
interlocal
H.O.
agreements to
Johnson,
their
Palm Beach?
advantage, because they will use our facilities more. But we also have Seminole Palms Park. There's four soccer football fields there that we will be reviewing that contract in March and see whether or not we want to continue that lease, which is automatic year after year after year now, and maintain it, or just give it back to the county. We'll look at our usage, see whether or not it's worth it. Okay. I think that's all I got.
I'd like to make a comment, if I may. I should have said it earlier, but The Young at Heart is being written up in the Royal Palm Beach Magazine. I don't know if it's come out yet, but I understand it's going to be great. And I'm looking, I'm looking forward to seeing it and learning all about us.
It's actually online already. Yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
But the magazine itself
Posted.
is not?
No, we haven't received them at the rec center yet, the updated magazine.
Okay, great.
Do you know, that's amazing. I love that.
Finally, we're being recognized.
Yeah. Do you know, I know registration for membership begins in September. Do you know if we're going back to how it was? Are we opening it up to everybody, or are we limiting membership based on spacing
Numbers,
people
I
out?
believe, we're going to
So yes, we're
as many as
yeah. This is the first year we're going back. We're going back after the pandemic, back to the original registration process. So we will open it up, and yeah, hopefully we are not restricting membership. No.
That's not to say you can't limit the luncheons, because the luncheons, I mean, we can hold, I think the ballroom holds 300 people.
Okay, but we're not doing it. I think we were maxing out. Was it 100 and?
Once they open up in October, open it up so that you can have 300 people at a luncheon.
We will.
But
Okay.
I think, in the past, correct me if I'm wrong, it's usually around 240, 250.
yeah, we never really gotten the full
Yeah.
Okay.
So
membership,
we'll be good.
But
Okay.
we did raise our membership this year, so I don't know if that's going to have any effect.
Okay. And then, do you anticipate doing the excursions again, or are you still going to hold
Yes,
off on that?
we have some shows
Okay.
that we're looking in, and trips. We're
Okay.
trying to get back to the norm.
So what it was prior. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I thank you guys, Mike and Lou, for everything you've done with it.
Well, we hope we get back to normal.
Yes.
I'll say over the past year, the fastest growing programs have been the seniors. They're anxious to get out of the houses.
Yes, they are.
They want to get out. And, because we are, we're still looking at getting back to full classes like we were pre-pandemic.
And Shakira is doing a great job.
Good.
She's really
That's why we hired her.
working.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why we hired her. She wasn't
Very
doing a
good.
good job. Well,
Very good.
Not
I'm all
barely
heart.
surviving.
Yes, I didn't want to comment on that. Mike, it's all yours. If Lou
Good.
is finished.
All right. Good evening. I'm Mike Mikolajczyk. I'm the assistant director. For those that you don't know me, I want to welcome Alyssa and Jordan I didn't get a chance to meet you, but welcome, and we look forward to some feedback. That's for sure. I mean, as we mentioned, the pandemic, it hit us pretty hard, especially in the recreation and cultural division. You know, parks was always there because people wanted to get out to green spaces and spread out and you know, get some space. But the indoor side of it, when it comes to recreation and cultural, I mean, it's been a little bit of a battle to reestablish some of our programming, and that's including, you know, staffing. Even staffing has been a challenge, and I know that's a challenge everywhere. But you know, when you don't have the staff, it's very hard to open facilities. So we're still feeling the effects. I mean, it's been I've been here for almost 15 years now, and we established all of these programs, and then the pandemic hit, and now I feel like we're back to square one. So we've just slowly started phasing programs back in. I know it says on the agenda that I'm going to be doing or presenting upcoming programs, but because we haven't met the past several months, I'll also give you some updates on kind of what we've done in the past couple months. So first, starting with our youth activities, we concluded our youth basketball league in February, and again, that was after a 2-year hiatus. So we weren't really sure what what was in store for us, but we had 140 participants, grades K through 8. So, you know, typically that program is around 200 participants. So we feel pretty good about that, you know, moving on going into next year. 2 weeks ago, we completed our indoor co-ed youth volleyball program. That was for ages 11 to 13, which is the middle school population. And we had just over 60 participants for that. So it was another successful season. Our youth primary sports providers, they recently completed their spring seasons. And again, that's youth soccer at Cats, youth baseball, Bob Marcello. Travel basketball is held at the Recreation Center on Friday nights. Registration, I know, is being conducted now for the fall seasons, and that also includes tackle football. That's held over at Seminole Palms Park. Our youth dance program for ages 2 to 12, that's wrapping up just prior to the summer here. And we had approximately 50 participants in this current session. And those programs, that's tap, ballet, and jazz. And we have an instructor who's been around for just about as long as I've been there, and she does a phenomenal job. We had another successful school year in our early childhood adventures with Miss Angie. At the Recreation Center, we actually have a wing that is just strictly for early childhood, typically ages 3 to 5, and she also incorporated VPK this year. And so she was full throughout the entire year. Some of our other early childhood programs includes Super Soccer Stars and Amazing Athletes. Those are introductory programs for children 18 months to 6 years. And again, that's just teaching the basics of soccer and a variety of sports, getting them introduced to the sports at an early age. In addition to those youth programs, we're also offering tennis at Camellia Park. Karate is held year-round at the Recreation Center, and we have group and private golf lessons at Commons Park. John mentioned, you know, golf and how it has become extremely mainstream and popular. Again, I think it was during the pandemic, people wanted to get out and just see green space and have some space. But we have a instructor named Glenn Beaver over at Commons Park, and if you go out there any weekday morning, he's got over 30 kids out on the range, and he actually was first tee coach of the year for Florida. So just doing a phenomenal job. Tons of kids out at the range, and it's just awesome to see. And that's extremely affordable. Yeah, it's not going out and playing on a course, but they get, you know, great training from a certified professional. So. We have a new program that we're offering at the Recreation Center. We're trying to get it off the ground. It's called Vivia Taylor Music Program. It's a program that consists of piano, vocal, and theater lessons for ages 7 to 16, and it's held on Saturdays from 1 to 2. It's an ongoing program that we conduct throughout the year. So again, just incorporating a little bit of a different side of it, you know, at the Rec Center with theater lessons. And lastly, right now we're in the middle of registration for summer camp, and summer camp this year has, I mean, as soon as registration went out, I mean, every other camp that I know of in the area is just completely full, and we're the same. So we're at about 400 participants for the summer. So I mean, parents I think are ready to start sending their kids out. So. And then in addition to that, we have our sports academies, which are really half-day camps, typically around 9 to 12. And those include fishing camp, flag football, tennis, basketball, volleyball, and then we have sand volleyball out at Robner. Moving on to some of our adult programming, we have indoor pickleball, which pickleball has taken off. That's really part of the reason we're building some outdoor courts. It's just it's very popular. So we offer that in our recreation center gymnasium from 9 to 1 Monday through Friday, and we have 75 plus members for that program. Some of our ongoing fitness programs at the rec center are yoga, total body and conditioning, and then we also have our annual fitness room membership. That's one of those facilities. Again, it's kind of a family atmosphere. People could get in, get a workout, and not have a threatening experience. So people really enjoy it. We're currently taking registrations for Summer Adult Basketball League. Again, this was a program that took a pretty good hit. We had about 12 teams in the past, and it's been a 2-year hiatus. So we're again pushing to get adults and people back into the facility. So we have about 4 teams registered right now, and the games begin in June. So moving on to senior programming, as Lou mentioned, that was probably the most eager group, but we also wanted to keep them safe. So we really took our time and made sure it was the right time to bring everybody back. But we finally got the senior meal site program launched on March 21st. And that's, again, held at the Recreation Center. It's Monday through Friday from 12 to 2, and the Department of Senior Services, they provide a hot free lunch daily, and then what we do is we have activities immediately after the meal is provided, and those are things like card games, bingo, and Connect Four, those types of things, and we just make sure that the seniors are active and socializing. So it's a great program. We're just glad to have it back.
Mike?
Yes.
Sorry, do you mind interrupting? A question that came, because we talked about it at the council meeting, and do you notice whether it's the same people coming Monday through Friday, or do you see a variety of people? Like someone will come 2 days a week?
Yeah. So we have 85 people registered for the program, and we're seeing about 20 to 25 show up on a daily basis, and it is the same people.
It's roughly the same 20 people
correct.
that'll come Monday, Tuesday.
Correct.
Okay, thanks.
Right. So I don't know if we've had 85 sign up. They filled out all the paperwork, and I don't know the reasoning. I know Palm Tran is an issue right now. You talk about transportation. They still are struggling with staffing and getting people there. So I do expect that number to grow. It's just, again, we got to get back in the swing of things. So, as Sandy mentioned, our Young at Heart, we are not back to our normal routine. We've pretty much, this was the first year we budgeted just for the luncheons, and we had a good turnout. I mean, we're around 200, per luncheon right now. So this coming fiscal year, we did put monies back into the budget to run our trips and our socials, and so I know everybody's eager to get to that point, and we're excited about it. But our last luncheon is Friday, June 3rd, and that'll be a picnic themed. And then, as you mentioned, we'll pick registration back up in about mid-August for the next year. Some additional senior programs that we're offering: senior chair yoga, Tai Chi. We got a Silver Sneakers conditioning class back, and that was the other thing. With the pandemic, after 2 years, you lost a lot of your instructors. So we had to go out and advertise and interview people and get instructors back. So we have a real strong Silver Sneakers instructor. So we're excited about her. We have senior technology classes that are back at the Recreation Center: oil and acrylic painting, knitting and crocheting club, a book club, and a writing club. So Moving on to special events, we recently partnered, this was in the March timeframe, March 19th to the 20th. We partnered with Pirates of the Treasure Coast for our annual seafood festival at Commons Park. The 2-day event, we probably had around 15,000 people throughout the course of the 2 days. And again, just live entertainment and a variety of seafood and arts and crafts. We also hosted our annual bike rodeo Saturday, March 26th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Commons Park. Participants brought out their own bike and were given the option of riding an advanced course, intermediate, or a beginner course that was held within Commons Park. And then we also had PBSO in attendance performing their bike safety course. We had T-shirts, giveaways, water bottles, sunglasses. We actually raffled off 4 bikes. So out of the 75 people there, you had a pretty good percentage of winning a bike. And now we'll have the bike share program, so even if you don't have a bike, you can run a bike. So on May 14th, we partnered with the Caribbean American for Community Involvement organization for our annual Cultural Diversity Day that was held at Veterans Park, and that was 1 p.m. to sunset. We had around 200 to 300 participants for the day. It was we had some rain come through, but the event included diverse food and entertainment, and we considered it to be a successful event. Some of our upcoming events, Lou mentioned the concerts in the park. That's the first and third Wednesday of each month over at Commons. Our next event is Friday, June 3rd, and the performer is Jaded, which is an Aerosmith tribute band. Music will begin at 6:30. Our annual Memorial Day event will be held at Veterans Park on Monday, May 30th, and that starts at 9:30. And we team up with the American Legion, Post 367, and the event will include free refreshments and guest speakers, and it's a great event to remember our fallen soldiers. At the Cultural Center, we have our Royal Palm Beach Community Band. They pick back up again in October, and those are free concerts to the general public. Our next concert will be held on Tuesday, June 28th. In July, we have obviously our July 4th Spectacular, and as Lou mentioned, this year we're doing something a little bit different where we're doing basically a 4-day event starting from Friday on to Monday. But Saturday and Sunday, the event will be from 4 to 9, and we'll actually include bounce houses for the kids, and that's obviously all free. And then we'll have the live entertainment and food trucks as well. Moving on to Monday, July 4th, the event will begin with a fishing tournament hosted by Royal Palm Beach Bassmasters at 6:30. And that's actually a group that, again, they haven't really met in a couple years. So, we're lucky to have them back to host our annual fishing tournament. And then we'll have the Mayor's Golf Tournament at Madison Green, and that's an 8:30 start time. And we're taking registrations for that now. We'll have a volleyball tournament, a cornhole tournament, arts and crafts area, kids fun zone, food vendors, live entertainment, with the Bee Gees being the main tribute band, and then we'll cap it off with our fireworks display, which will be our improved fireworks display from last year because it was modified last year. Following our July 4th event, we have a Parks and Recreation Month event. We do this every year at the end of July, basically just to showcase kind of what Parks and Recreation, what we do. So that's an all-day event, and again at Commons Park. And we start in the morning with a 5K event hosted by Barky Pines Animal Rescue, and then we'll have a DJ performing on the Great Lawn from 1 to 4. And then we'll also have bounce houses, water slides, and actually this year we're bringing in a kite vendor who will do a presentation on the Great Lawn and give away free kites to the general public. And that event will be capped off by a Shakespeare performance on the amphitheater at 8 p.m. And this play, it's based on Richard II, The organization is Palm Beach Shakespeare Festival. We've worked with them in the past, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool event. Lou mentioned the kayak kiosks and the bicycles at Commons Park. One thing I wanted to mention, we're very excited about this. It's we finally got a cafe at Commons Park. I mean, I don't know how many times myself even has been out at Commons Park and the kids want an ice cream or a drink or what have you, and you know, you basically have a vending machine. But we have somebody moving into the cafe. They just passed their health inspection, so they're pretty much ready to operate. We're hoping by Memorial Day, but just a lot of great ideas. He's put a lot of money into the cafe already, so he's invested. And he was a previous restaurant owner at Kokomo's, I believe, in Loxahatchee. But this, you can tell, is going to be his baby. So we're just very excited about that. And then in addition, Seeds Cafe has been over at Veterans Park for several months. And I think that hidden gem is no longer really hidden because people are now waiting to be seated to eat. And that's pretty much a breakfast brunch. Wednesday through Sunday, 8:30 to 1:30 restaurant. But we've heard nothing but wonderful things about that cafe.
Yeah, I was just going to ask, I don't know if you can talk about that, but are you doing, you said there was an RFP out for an ice cream place for veterans?
Yeah.
Is that going to go across from Seeds
It,
in that other?
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
vacant building that hasn't been used for anything other than storage. And yeah, it's for ice cream vendor. We open up the RFPs on Wednesday. And I hope to bring a recommendation to council at your next meeting.
So, and then that would be open then, so when the kids are in the park areas, it's not going to be limited, do you know the times? Because I know Seeds is limited to their days and times that they're open, but is this something
I
that
don't know about the days and when they're going to be open.
Okay.
I mean, initially, you know, they're going to be open 7 days a week, I
Okay.
would think. I don't think they'll open prior to 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning.
No, but I think like that after school time period is
Oh,
great
yeah.
because when the kids are going over there to play, it's a
Yeah.
wonderful addition to
and I
have
think
that
that
out there.
depends on the vendor that's chosen,
right.
depending on their hours of operation and who's actually chosen for it.
Yeah, once we open the RFPs, it'll tell us because it's required that they give us their days, their times,
Okay.
and everything else.
And that is that room then on the other side of Seed, so people can find it. Okay, thanks.
Right.
It's
They
amazing.
can eat and go to the next building and get an ice cream.
It's amazing what happens when people see success. So Seeds Cafe has been doing very well, and now we're getting a lot of inquiries. That's for sure. But and then lastly, just to touch on again, as I mentioned, the pandemic hit us pretty hard when it came to recreation and then rentals as well. So the cultural center and the sporting center is our main rental facilities. And we've come a long way since the pandemic. We're at a point now where, the facilities are pretty much rented every day in the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then the cultural center has really picked up some weekday rentals. And then we also have the community band over there. So it's starting to become, we're getting back to some normalcy, I guess, is what I'm saying. But
When does camp start?
the camp, June 6th, I think, is the Monday. Yeah, that's the first day of summer camp.
2-week session.
2-week sessions.
How many sessions total?
There's 4 sessions total, 4 2-week sessions. And we are
Still using the orange T-shirts?
we still do the orange t-shirts. Bright orange.
I think I have a whole box of them.
Yeah. But now we're doing dry fit now, so it's dry fit
We've
orange.
moved on from 100% cotton. Okay.
We figured out Florida is probably not the 100%
Kids
cotton
today, they
state.
got them made.
But that's all I have. If anybody has any questions,
There's a lot on the plate.
yeah.
Awful lot.
And that's probably not even everything, but it's good. I mean, we're just glad to be back and operational and getting back to being busy again. So
Will we have a conflict of interest when we meet, the board meets from Young at Heart? Like the third Wednesday when we meet with the camp there? Are we able to use that conference room?
I don't know. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, I mean, one way or another, we will accommodate, whether it's the cultural center, and that's what's basically in the summer right now, especially before the renovation, we're moving all of our senior program and some adult programming to the cultural center, because again, during the day, there's some availability over there. So, whether, again, yeah, we use the conference room, or if we have you go over to the cultural center, we'll accommodate.
A couple things I want to add to what Mike was saying that kind of came up. One is because of the pandemic, first of all, we lost a lot of people. And now we're trying to fill those positions. And for some reason, we can't fill these positions. So if you look, the rec center is closed on Sunday. We were never closed on Sunday. Our hours are limited on Saturday. I mean, it's because we are literally moving people around the best we can to cover what we have. If you know of anybody, or you talk to anybody, they're looking for work, send them to us, because we are hurt. And it's not just here in Royal Palm, it's statewide, and I'm sure it's nationwide, but
It is.
we definitely need, we need to talk it up, and get some people.
Age limits?
Gotta be out of high school.
Been there, done that.
I'm still working. And the other thing I want to invite, and I do this every year, and we haven't met in a while. If anybody wants to take a tour of our parks, because I guarantee you don't know where all our parks are,
Okay.
I will be more than happy to take you on a tour of the
Maybe we can
village
meet at Seeds one morning
And
and we'll
go.
go.
and go to each park and give you
Let's
kind
set
of
that
a
up
history.
on the board. Let's do that.
Okay.
You got the SUV, right? Put 6 in there. 4 of us.
Well, there's
Now, Lou has a little GTO.
Mike can go. Let's set it up. We've never done that. The 15, 16 years, whenever I've been on this board, we've talked about it.
no, we
Because there's 3 or 4 parks of the 24, I can guarantee you I've never stepped foot in.
So are we getting the train? Didn't we talk about doing the train for Commons Park? Maybe we could just
Or
all
the
pile
tram-
up
the
into it, the
tram?
tram, yeah, and just take us around.
But don't we have the minibus?
Yeah.
We just all jump on
Yeah.
that. We'll have
Yeah.
breakfast one morning. We'll go view the park. We'll bring our spouses.
Lou, can you drive the minibus?
Yeah, Lou should drive the bus.
you know, a lot of people are working, I hope. That's why I'm opening it up whenever, if anybody, you got a time,
I'm
give me a
opening my
call.
calendar.
Give me a call and I'll be more than happy to bring you around.
Monday, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I only know Commons and Veterans. That's it. And Camellia was the one on, I don't know the street. Camellia Park.
Camellia Park, that's the oldest park in the village.
You got the
That's
bike
the only
trails, the
3 I
President
know.
Road. You got the one over at Counterpoint. What's the name of that one? Bob. Park.
Other than that, I mean, it's been a while since we've met, so that's why you're getting a lot of information tonight, and I know it's a lot to absorb. Anybody has any questions, feel free to call. If you have any suggestions, I mean, always, even when we're putting the agenda together, you got something you want to discuss, give us a call, or give Sandy a call, okay, so that we can discuss it, okay?
Okay, if there's nothing else,
Actually, Matt, I just add one more thing, and just to reiterate about the Citizen Summit that we talked about. So it is on June 9th, but if you could register, everyone should have received an email, because I know we sent it out to all of our committee members, but just for the record, so if you can call 561-790-5100 by June 3rd, just to let them know that you're coming if you haven't RSVP'd already. And a perfect example of things like that is we talked about it in our strategic planning session as far as Commons Park with the golf section over there and different enhancements that we should do to it. And it's interesting that Mr. Rufa brought up about the desire or demand for golf again, because a few years ago we had a conversation that golf playership was down, and they were actually building townhomes and homes on golf courses because people weren't using them. So it's interesting to see how the pandemic, whether it's the pandemic that changed or the interest that changed, but a lot of that is stuff that we do in the village all stems from community input on different suggestions and ideas and things like that that we have. So please try to attend, or at least let us know what you want, and we can always pass it
It's
on
very
your behalf.
interesting. I've gone to a couple, and it's really an interesting evening.
But keep in mind that 90% of our programs that we run come from suggestions of the citizens. You know, somebody will walk into the rec center and they might be a certified teacher in art and want to hold an art class. Well, yeah, okay, let's do it. Sometimes they go, sometimes they don't. But, you know, if anybody has a talent, you know, they got an idea, bring it up. Let's discuss it, and we'll definitely review it.
I had suggested a sign language class. I don't know if that would go. It's something that I've, thought about.
Anything, really.
Spanish, I would like to learn Spanish. Spanish. Cool.
So, like I
There,
said,
you got two right away.
keep the ideas coming in. Okay, that's the way we get our programs going. Okay.
And one last thing, I'm sorry to interrupt, but happy birthday, Mr. Michael Edchek.
Thank you.
Hey,
Well,
wow.
it's Wednesday, but I appreciate it.
Happy early.
I thought you'd come see me on Wednesday, but it's okay. This is it.
Mine's in July.
Well, you better say happy birthday.
If there's nothing else,
Nothing else, we can adjourn. Can I have a motion?
I'll
to
make a
adjourn?
motion, Madam Chair.
Second.
All in favor?